Welcome to Seeds of Hope, Stories for Lent.
Today's story seed is Peace and Quiet.
From the Gospel of Luke, chapter 6, verse 37. Stop judging, and you will not be judged. Stop condemning, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven.
Along this Lenten path, Lord, this is what I ask. Sow your seeds of hope in the garden of my soul.
Now let's listen to today's story seed.
Timmy and Bridget's marriage seemed to be unraveling.
It had been years since they both felt happy.
Sure, their house was pristine.
Thanks to Bridget's never-ending need to keep everything neat and tidy. She was constantly picking up Timmy's shoes, towels, clothes, and dirty dishes. She scrubbed the kitchen floor almost nightly. She also shopped every day, even though they didn't really need much.
They had adult children living in other cities, so the two of them were empty nesters.
Their expenses could have been low, but Bridget couldn't follow a budget.
Timmy didn't like the stress of figuring out how to pay their bills.
Every time they caught up on their credit card debt, Bridget bought a new picnic table or a weekend getaway or new carpeting. Her purchases were never ending.
When Timmy was home, he just wanted some peace and quiet. But as Timmy perceived it, she never shut up. Time and time again, Timmy explained to Bridget what she was doing wrong. Cleaning too much, buying too much, and talking too much. He shouted to make sure she would understand.
Of course, she also told him what he was doing wrong, never listening, never helping, and always criticizing. One night, she asked him, "Do you even love me anymore?"
What kind of a stupid question is that? He responded. If I didn't love you, I certainly wouldn't be living with you, not with all the issues you've got.
Before she could continue the argument,
He went up to bed. He had trouble sleeping, and the next day at work, he thought about that question. Do I still love Bridget? The answer was clear. Even when he was exasperated with her, yes, he loved her. But then came the next question. How do I show it? How do I let her know that I love her? They followed traditional roles in their household, but that night, Timmy not only helped make dinner, but he helped clean up afterwards.
when Bridget decided to mop the kitchen floor, Timmy surprised her by asking,
Why don't you skip it tonight? We can go for a walk through the neighborhood.
They walked that night for about an hour. Bridget told Timmy all about her day.
Timmy mentioned a few things he was dealing with at work.
And for one entire block, they walked without talking.
It was the peace and quiet Timmy was seeking.
The next day didn't go so well.
Once again, they ended up mad at each other.
The following day was more heartache.
But Friday was different.
Bridget kept herself from buying something that afternoon, and she purposely tried to limit how much she said to Timmy to give him a chance to unwind when he got home.
Then they took another walk, and he asked Bridget to tell him about her day.
They laughed about that encouragement.
Both of them sensed how unusual and how beautiful it was.
Now Now let's shed some light on today's story seed. Jesus gives us a hopeful message today. Stop judging and condemning, and you will not be judged or condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven.
Like our story today, old patterns can be broken, and sometimes we're lucky enough to see immediate changes.
When we keep our mouths shut and don't criticize, things are almost always better than if we let somebody have it.
If someone yells at us, it is usually best not to yell back.
Of course, verbal, physical, or other forms of abuse are not permissible. Those suffering from abuse should seek professional help.
A key to our gospel message is to remember that it is about you. It doesn't work to expect others to change. Your actions often affect how others react to you. But there's something internal that goes on just for you that is most important. It's between you and God. Go ahead and talk to God about your situation. Use this Lenten experience to draw closer to God. You'll find that your Lord does not judge or condemn you. Our Lord is forgiving and loving and wants what's best for you. Spend some time with Jesus. This is the peace and quiet we all need. Now, let's take 30 seconds to water the seed and ask yourself this question. What judgments am I ready to let go of?
Along this Lenten path, Lord, this is what I ask. Sow your seeds of hope in the garden of my soul.